All right. Well, good evening. Quick little stream here. Gonna stream the Nightmare Cup. Catch into the race, get you caught up. I was in this race and got caught up in a wreck at the beginning of the race, so decided to hop out and do a little broadcast just to check everything out. So, yeah, 37 laps. Not quite halfway in the Nightmare Series. Right now, you got Cody McElwain out front in the 06 Miller Genuine Draft. Right behind him, you've got Jonah Colbert in the McDonald's 31 machine trying to run him down. They have been pretty close, and it's those two, and then Bill Stringfellow, Todd Schott, Steve Loving rounding out your top five, as these two have kind of stepped away from the field a little bit. I can tell you this track and car combo very, very tricky. Have to be really, really smart on the throttle. It's got a lot of power, but this setup is extremely tight, and you really can't use much of the track. It's really sort of the mid-high lane, just depending on what you're comfortable with. The higher up you can get, the better. So you see these guys using pretty much most of the track. But not a very fun setup to drive. It's really, really tight. We'll go on board with Jonah Colbert. All that power, and he's having to just take it easy. Just having to come to a complete stop. And even when you get on the gas, you see the car start to sail up the front off the turn there. So but a good little battle here. Cody McElwain laying down some really fast laps. Stretched out to about a second lead now, as he has taken that black and gold 06 machine out front. You got Bill Stringfellow right here. Todd Schott right behind him. Todd Schott doing a great job. Steve Loving bringing that 27 machine down pit road. You see that right side little scuffed up there. Sees the left and come on down, get his pit stop taken care of. Get those new tires to go out there, try to short pit these guys and make up a little bit of time. Maybe get a little bit of that damage fixed as well. We'll see what the leaders do as Cody comes around. See how long they're willing to stay out. Yeah, Kevin. I got into a lap car and got pretty out of shape, and then Garrett just didn't have anywhere to go, so we're both out of it. Garrett's on the track right now, driving around with the Wienermobile is all crumpled up. So yeah, not a good night for either one of us. Todd Schott, though, running down Bill Stringfellow, though. Todd's starting to put a lot of pressure. He looks down to the inside. Jonah Colbert coming down pit road. Bring that McDonald's Ford Fusion down to get his 4 tires and fuel for the rest of the race. Right at halfway. It's a good time to do it, so he'll at least get a lap of on those new tires, maybe try to jump ahead of Cody. I expect to see Cody coming down this time by. And let's see if he does decide to come on in. There he is, bringing the 06 machine down. So he's going to give up the lead. While that's going on, Todd Schott is passing Bill Stringfellow for 3rd place, and now that turns into the lead, so he'll get that. In this series, I'm not real sure. I think it might be 10, 15 bonus points Not really sure how many bonus points you get, but it's a bunch. Saw some smoke down there on the inside. Oh, Tyler. Jason Lottridge just sitting on track here. See if we can get a better view of what's going on. The 48 just sitting in the track. In this series, there's no there's no assist, so I'm not sure if he's having to try to crank the car up or what, but he is still sitting there on the inside of the back stretch. Obviously having trouble getting it started, may have blown it, who knows. Got a lot of guys coming down pit road right now as Jonah Colbert coming around. Cody McElwain actually did a great job on pit road as he was able to come out with still about a second and a half, so was able to make up some time on Jonah there. Jonah having to deal with a lot of lap traffic, or not lap traffic, but lead lap traffic, trying to get himself back on the lead lap. Todd Schott currently looks like he's coming down to make his pit stop. Yeah, Kevin, it happens. Sometimes you sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Kieran Church going to take over the lead. Running that 22 machine. Hoping for a caution maybe, but it's really going to hurt him, I think. You see just how important new tires are. See how long he decides to stay out there. Of course, getting a caution right now would be really good for him. He's got the lead. He's got about an 18-second lead. So at this point, I don't really think you go in. I think you've kind of made your bed. If a caution comes out, he gets to go down with everybody else and pit and get 4 tires, and he'll have the lead. So a little bit of strategy call here from Kieran Church. Let's see if we can go back and find some battles back here. As they're like Ryan Pendleton and like Todd Schott. Feels somebody was fighting. Todd's got those new tires and he's trying to chase down Ryan Pendleton. Kieran Church does come down and get his set of tires. So that gives the lead back to Cody McElwain. Cody doing a great job. This seems like it fit him really well. He seems to really enjoy these driver-type tracks. He's usually a lot better whenever you can hang the rear out coming off the corner, but you really can't do that here. But he's showing just how versatile he is. This is Cody's first race in these cars. So not really showing an issue at all. Todd Schott starting to work on Ryan Pendleton a little bit. Let's see Ryan get a little bit loose there. Woo-wee. Getting a little salty up here as these new tires are blowing by the number 1 of Brandon Pollock. Ryan Pendleton, Todd Schott matching lap times. Trying to run down Alan Wernicke, who has made up a lot of spots since beginning the drop of the green flag. Finds himself running in 4th place. Steve Loving pitting about 5 to 6 laps earlier than everybody else. And you see the kind of time he was able to make up. He's running 3rd right now, 5 seconds ahead of Alan Wernicke, Ryan Pendleton, and Todd Schott. So he's about a second slower a lap. So they'll catch him pretty quick unless something just crazy happens. Did really well to get that track position. Gonna go back to this battle. This is a 3-way battle here for 4th place. Alan Wernicke pitted on lap 44. You're starting to see the difference in tires there. Ryan Pendleton pitted on lap 45 and Todd Schott on 47. So Todd with the tire advantage in this battle, able to dispatch Alan pretty quickly. Now still working on Ryan. Ryan running that top side. That seems to be the dominant line. It's going to be tough as the tires wear out to make any passes on the bottom as the car really gets tight off the corner. And you really have a hard time keeping that speed up. While this is going on, to see Bill Stringfellow making his way up into this little battle. He pitted at the same time that Todd Schott did, so we already saw Todd run him down towards the end of that run, so you know Todd's got some long run speed. He's just trying to be patient. And like I said, they're still running down Steve Loving, so there's no not too much hurry. Looks like they're going to run him down without much issue. And then after that, there's 12 seconds to Jonah Colbert as he is currently entering in turn 3, and then about a second and 3/4 up to Cody McElwain, who still leads. Has been completely dominant the last half of the race. 29 laps to go. Should be good to make it the rest of the way. Gotta have to make sure that you take care of your tires. We go back here. Looks like Todd able to complete that pass on Ryan. So move Todd up to the 4th place. Atlanta's got an extremely abrasive surface, so it really chews the tires up. See that green 27 machine of Steve Loving. These 4 cars running him down pretty quickly. Still about a second a lap faster after pitting about 5 to 7 laps before these guys. You can just tell by the engine sounds how slow you're having to drive. With a better setup, these cars can really get around this track, but with this setup, it's just impossible to turn in the middle. See Todd Schott going under the number 17 Hot Wheels. Josh Oswald. Oswald's running in 10th. So we have 9 cars on the lead lap. Yeah, pretty much anything puts it on a good show at Atlanta, doesn't it? Hate to see this track go. All right, Todd going to the inside of Steve Loving for that 3rd place. And that tire difference just too much. Steve really not able to fight him off. So Todd Schott, man, having a great run. He gets himself a caution. I think Todd's got something for him up there. Check in on last Saturday night's Cup winner, Chuck Pegleg Phelps. That 75 machine running 13th. Jason Lottridge, after having to stop his car on the track, couldn't get it started back up. He is running 17th. Really the last car running. So, oh no, Garrett Kindred's still out there, trying to log some laps. About to pass 2nd place here. So Jonah about 2 seconds back now, not able to reel in Cody. Cody is on rails. They're running identical lap times. Cody was 100th better, faster that lap. So Steve Loving falling back after pitting early, trying to make up a little bit of time, but those tires are done. He's got to be careful and take care of those, make sure he can make it to the end, as we still have 22 laps to go. Yeah, Kevin, I'll tell you what, I don't know what it is about Chuck, man. He's just got that personality you just like being around. He's always, he's always giving pre-race speeches, keeping morale up. He's a funny guy. He's got a lot of experience, a lot of good stories. You just can't. I don't know anybody that dislikes him or has anything bad to say about him. It's hard to. And if they did, they're probably sorry son of a gun. But I think whenever you see somebody put in a whole lot of work, you want them to be rewarded sometime. And to know how important it is to him and how much work he puts in, how hard he tries to get better. Some guys get in here and they come in here and spin out and leave, and they don't really try to get better. It's not important to them to improve. And so you see somebody who puts the time and effort in that Chuck puts in, you just can't help but to want to see him win. And so see him be able to get it done Saturday night for sure was a big, I feel like we all won that night. So. See Steve Loving coming down pit road. I don't know if he has to pit. I don't know. Maybe maybe his math was a little bit off or something. I don't know. But I think Jonah and a couple other guys made it to 45. So that means you can make it at least on one stop. So I guess Steve figured he could try to make up a little bit of time on these new tires. He runs right up on the back bumper of Kieran Church. It's a little bit of a strategy call here to try to make up a little bit of time. We'll go back up front, check in on Cody McElwain, make sure he's still awake as he is still about 1.6 seconds out. Jonah has cut into that lead just a little bit. We'll bring up the and you see Jonah actually catching him a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that. Jonah starting to make up a little bit of ground. Lost a little bit on that one, but he is definitely a lot closer than he was a few laps ago. Check in on this battle. Todd shot coming under fire from Bill Stringfellow. Todd was a little bit better on the long run, so it's hard to say if what changed this time, as they both pitted on lap 47. So maybe Todd had to run a little bit harder this time, or maybe Bill realized, well, maybe I ran it too hard and backed off a little bit, tried to be a little bit more patient, as he definitely looks like he's faster, as they are going to go to the inside. And Todd just going to let him go. Not willing to fight it out. Trying to get around Lottridge at the same time. So he gives up that third spot, so move Stringfellow up to third. 21 machine coming like a bat out of hell on those new tires. Watch out for him. He's rolling. All right. See Steve Loving back on track. He is passing Josh Oswald, which there ain't but 5 cars on the lead lap, which I'm blown away by. Nope, I'm completely wrong. There are 7 cars on the lead lap. So Steve Loving needs to get up there and unlap himself. He's going to be the first car a lap down. So if caution does come out, he'll get the lucky dog. But be hard to see this strategy really make just the amount of time you spend going down pit road at pit speed and having to go in your stall and come back out in lap and out lap. Makes it difficult to make it up on the track. Let's check this lead out. Really hasn't changed that much. Cody stretched it out just a little bit for a few laps. They're basically just, it's a wash at this point. Cody get a little bit better a couple laps, but you see it's less than a tenth each time. So they are definitely running similar lap times. That time Cody about a tenth faster as the sun starts to peak out here with 11 laps to go. We'll put the little battle box on down here. Looks like if nothing goes wrong, no caution comes out. Looks like, excuse me, Cody is going to have it pretty much wrapped up. Because I think by the time if Jonah could get to him, it would be so difficult to make that pass. now. He's over 2 seconds. So Cody really stretching that lead out. As we check about the only battle on the track here is for 3rd place. Todd Schott not letting Stringfellow get away. Todd Schott gets real loose there on the straightaway. He's trying to give her the onion. Good grief, that car is moving all over the place. See that steering wheel inside of Todd Schott's car moving as he tried to get up there to him, not quite able to get there. Driving that thing hard. Check in on our leader, Cody McElwain. Now a 3.5 second lead as Jonah has really been struggling the last couple laps. Check this right here, and you can see 3, 4 tenths, and he's losing a bunch. Three laps to go for Cody McElwain. Put on a clinic this afternoon, or this evening, I guess. Jonah was able to get to 1.5 seconds and then just not able to get any closer. Jonah is really falling off now as he is some 4.5 seconds back. Bill Stringfellow 8.5 seconds back from him. Battle here for 11th. The number 24, Christopher Heiner. Number 7 in that neon yellow car of Eric Burkhalter fighting it out for 11th. Oh, we got a battle here for 3rd, picking up as looks like Bill Stringfellow gets into the wall a little bit. So Todd Schott all over the back bumper. Able to do a great job of getting off that corner, but Todd Schott reeling him back in. Let's see if that damage is going to hurt Bill at all. Looks like everything is running good. White flag is out, though, for Cody McElwain. He's got some lap cars battling up in front of him, but should be able just to take it easy here in 3 and 4. And as long as nothing crazy happens, he's going to be able to take home the win tonight in Atlanta in the Nightmare Cup. Cody McElwain, your leader, your winner. Jonah Colbert. going to take second place, but the battle for third is going to go to Bill Stringfellow with Todd Schott finishing fourth. And Ryan Pendleton rounding out your top 5. Well, all right. Well, that was fun. Fun to watch. A really good race there. Long green flag run there to the end. Got to see some pit strategy play out. And got to see Cody McElwain just dominate this one as they are wrecking on the front stretch. So congratulations to Cody McElwain. And what is tonight? Tonight's Tuesday. We'll be back. Yeah, well, I figured I'd jump in here, Mr. Kinder, since I wrecked myself, and hop in here and just piddle around. I'm going to be watching the race anyway. Might as well do a little broadcast. But thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And, yeah, we'll see y'all Friday night. I think it'll be the next time Rebel Racing Network will be on air. Be there for the ARCA series. So that'll be fun. All right. Well, we'll see y'all later.